Bad news if you were looking forward to Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney next. In this video, I'm going to give you guys my opinion, ego thoughts, let you know why it's bad news and what is going on in the boxing world per usual. Make sure you guys, if you gain any value from this video, make sure you subscribe. Now, very hot topic. Devin Haney, some of his moves, Ryan Garcia, some things he's been saying. The Haney's waited outside for Ryan Garcia to walk out, looked like he was on some type of date with a girl. And I made a separate video about that, but let's start by saying this. The Haneyacks are down bad. Let me explain. In that hotel confrontation clip where they confronted Ryan Garcia, one, Ryan was dressed in a tuxedo, looked to be going on a date. He was outnumbered. He's in another country. And I seen Haneyat comments. This is why they're down bad. Haneyat comments that were saying, oh yeah, Ryan didn't say anything. What a coward. He does all this talking online, but he didn't have anything to say when he walked by. And in the video, if you listen, Bill Haney even said when they were in the car, he said, yeah, stay silent. Again, you guys allow people to just say anything, and it's like you don't really analyze it yourself. How are you going to say that Ryan Garcia didn't say anything, stayed silent, but Devin Haney was right there? You see him on camera, and he didn't say anything either. So it's like, what are we talking about? How can you shun Ryan from, saying it made him look bad or look like a coward because he didn't speak? But neither did Devin. The only one that was mainly speaking was Bill Haney, and he was like, you're ducking us, which, if you think about it, doesn't really make sense. Ryan already beat you, and then it was overturned with the Osterine, but he mollywopped Devin. So why, why would he have fear of fighting Devin again? So these things don't make sense. But I digress. Back to the actual fight. I predicted this. Anybody who watches my channel will know that I predicted this. At the end of the day, there are several issues with this fight, and it looks to be finger pointing and a blame game. Ryan is saying Devin don't really want it. Devin's team is saying Ryan don't really want it. But for me, I look deeper into it because there was a moment when Ryan first popped dirty. Devin went on ESPN and said, right now I don't really see myself getting in the ring with Ryan again, ever again, for what he did. That received poor feedback. And then now, more recently, Devin Haney is stating that he wants a rematch. Ryan has been pretty consistent, and the times where he said no rematch was usually because he was getting sued by the Haneys or they were tripping or doing stuff. So he was, more so I don't really need them. So these are the main issues. These are the main issues as I see it with this rematch. The biggest thing is the Haneys are delusional in terms of their leverage. Delusions of grandeur. I am of the belief that the Haneys think they can call the shots on Ryan, who is clearly the A side, and Golden Boy and Ryan Garcia never going to allow that, right? Ryan even said something to Bill. He said on Twitter, you're going to get a call. When you get the call, just shut up and take the offer, bum, right? But yet and still, it sounds like the Haneys think they're going to tell Ryan what to do. And that's perhaps the biggest problem here. There's others, which I'll get to. Devin Haney says, we got our offer from Turkey already and accepted it. Now it's time for you to accept, and yes, you have to start drug testing now. What's wrong with this picture? What's wrong with this picture? My question is this. This seems very weird and bizarre. I've already documented that Ryan's the A side. Devin is saying we already got our offer from Turkey already and accepted it. Accepted what? Ryan suspended. So you mean to tell me Turkey sat down with the Haneys, proposed, let's say, a Ryan Garcia rematch, and you liked your terms and you accepted it and you like what it included, but what about Ryan Garcia? He's the A side. So Devin did an interview with Seconds Out, and he literally said, the only way I'll feel comfortable rematching Ryan is 24/7, 365 testing. Did Ryan agree to this? Because what I've seen is Ryan says, I'm down to do testing. I will not use VADA for that testing. So how did you sit with Turkey and come up with an offer, and you're talking about Ryan has to accept and he has to start drug testing now while he's suspended? This doesn't make sense to me. If you can make it make sense, let me know in the comment section. But that don't make sense. And again, Ryan's the A side, so he doesn't have a say in it. It's just whatever Bill, Devin, and Turkey discuss, and they lay out a plan, and it tells you what to do, and then Ryan just gets a piece of paper as the A side and reads it over with his lawyer and says, oh, sign me up. Really weird, really bizarre. So for me, I definitely don't think this fight happens next. And it's funny because people give Turkey all this props and say, oh, he saved boxing. Let's see if he can make this fight next. I'm saying no. I really don't think this fight is next. Big issues. Haney's think they can muscle Devin, has enough pull or whatever to muscle Ryan around and determine, things, terms, push paperwork. The other issue is the lawsuit. You're suing a man. Who wants to do business with someone that is suing them? Very simple stuff here. 2 + 2. You're suing me for all these things. Why would I want to negotiate? That's like somebody dissing me on YouTube, and then I'm supposed to collaborate and get money with them on a YouTube video or project. It doesn't make sense. Why would I want to eat with you? Why would I want to break bread with you? So Ryan already said that as well. Like, drop the lawsuit for us to even get in negotiations. So we have to see how some of this stuff plays out. So Haney's not knowing their place in terms of leverage. Ryan says he's not messing with VADA. That's a major hurdle. Major hurdle. Because Devin and Victor Conte, they all like VADA, 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 VADA. And Ryan's like, this sounds suspect that they keep pushing VADA so much. So I'm not trusting VADA. We could do another organization. So a lot has to be ironed out. I know people want to see the fight. I want to see the fight, but I don't really see this fight happening next. There's so many things that need to be jumped over. You have too much to hurdle. Devin said he's coming back in March. You got too much going on. Other thing is Ryan's still suspended at this moment. It's too many issues. That's the best way to put it. Another thing that was truly bizarre to me is Bill Haney proposed a winner takes all, which really is bizarre, peculiar, and leads me to believe they're nowhere near this fight happening next. Ryan said, I came for business. You're going to get a call. Shut up, drop the lawsuit. Bill Haney responded, stop the lying. You already got the call from Turkey to tell the world. So tell the world the truth. We all agreed. Who is we all? You know what I mean? We all agreed that winner wins everything. Why would Garcia Haney 2, a fight as lucrative as that, be winner takes all? I mean, you guys got to make it sense. Make it make sense. That to me, that sounds weird. So Turkey has had all these rematches that weren't as big as Garcia Haney. Better be of Beevil, Usyk Fury, right? had rematches before on Riyadh season. Why isn't better B of Bivol winner takes all? That was a close first fight. Same thing with Usyk Fury. They did a rematch recently. Why wasn't that winner takes all? So why would Turkey, for a fight that is as big as Garcia Haney 2 and would prove to be lucrative, I would imagine, with all the up and down and the drama and all that, why would that be a change of format and all of a sudden it's a winner take all bout? So for me, you got to take what the Haney say with a grain of salt, because they're saying too much stuff and it looks like they're desperate and trying very hard to paint a picture. And the other thing that's questionable is Turkey's been interviewed, and a lot of what the Haneys are saying he said, I haven't heard from him directly in any of these interviews or tweets. He has no problem tweeting for himself and talking for himself, but we haven't seen. And if you have seen it, send me the link where Turkey says, Ryan, stop lying. We sent you an offer and we all agreed. Blah, blah, blah. Winner wins everything. So that's an all or nothing, winner takes all, which is pretty stupid. So for me, what I've noticed in this boxing game, anybody talking about I'll fight for free or winner takes all, that is not a serious offer, because I don't care how much beef I got with somebody. If I was a boxer or whatever, I could be my current profession, YouTuber or whatever, right? I'm not doing nothing for free. I don't, like, if I did a debate and I'm like, winner takes all, no, I'm getting paid for my time. Why would I do a 3-hour debate for free? Not that I don't feel I'll win, because I know I'll body any of y'all when it comes to that. But I'm not doing anything for free, because if I spend 3 hours doing a pointless debate, you know, I could have been making money over here. So something's looking sketch. I'm picking this fight not to happen next because there's too much going on and they seem too far apart. So it'll be interesting to see both fighters' next move. I think Ryan has more options than the Haneys, but we'll see. We'll see if Boxing Ego is right or if Boxing Ego is wrong. But I keep telling y'all, remember what I'm saying in these videos. There's a lot of content creators, they want to be like Ego. Everybody want to be like Mike Lowry. So they try to do these forecasts, and then when they're completely wrong, they want you guys to forget what they said. When they do prediction videos and it's the opposite happens, they want you to forget. I don't want you to forget. Don't forget this face. Don't forget these videos. Don't forget these words. Mark them in your mental Rolodex, and we'll come back to it once we get more information. I know what I'm saying. This just sounds suspect. So book me for a person who does not believe that Garcia and Ryan will be next.